Yes. The extortioner, verse 11, with such an one know not to eat. Yes. Verse 12, for what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within, but them that are without God judgeth. Therefore put away among yourselves that wicked person. Mm-mm. Now, I just wanted to mention, yes, that the putting away of those that are wicked, yes. I have documented numerous crimes, and you as a county had decided that I was that one American citizen that you would not enforce the laws for. Yes. And you're in bondage. It's obvious. Yes. You decide to go the way of the come to find out Nazi. Yes. I would say that as a citizen of the United States, anytime you deprive the other citizens, yes, of the right to any fees or taxes, you are personally liable for your decision making. See, I explained to you how I do things. Yeah. I sue you and I have you put in prison too. Now, I know that that is not the property valuation of 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. Yes. And I know that every citizen has the right that every property that is assessed in valuation is the correct assessed value. Yes. And the exemptions apply after the actual assessed value. Now, I've owned a few properties. Yes. And I realize that the assessor's valuation is usually 20 to 30% less than market value. Yes. Just an approximation. Because you don't need an appraisal unless you're going to buy a property or sell a property. That's right. Now, Mike would say, well, keep it at 10,000 because we're not selling. Yes. And even though it's $1 million, because that's probably a close approximation considering the church sanctuary and all the little cabins that he put on there. Yes. And the actual property value. Yes. And then there's the Kingsway camp and there's the offices there. Yes. Tell me, is there any difference in the amount of fees or taxes that would have been assessed if it was the actual valuation of the property itself? I'm thinking that citizens, yes, have been bamboozled, pooch, into believing that churches and charities, yes, do not have an obligation to have the same taxation assessment, yes, as the residences, yes, the businesses. Pooh. Now, it's good that you're doing charitable work. That's right. And it's good that you're out there working for the Lord. But my view is that the citizens should not have the burden of the charity because the charitable properties are not being assessed the same as the citizens. See, there's a big problem with me supporting Christianity. Now, I'm one of these that is Mr. Good Christian, sincere in truth. Yes. But it's not my financial obligation to have to support any charity. Yes. Because of the assessor's office right now. Now, there could be multiple lawsuits in this.